What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We're here on the free-to-play account, the Road to Max Rank, and we are doing another mission for Collection of Epic Battles Stage 4 Looming Terror. This is against Cell. Perfect Cell. So I have 2 missions left before I complete all the missions for Collection of Epic Battles. I have a lot of little missions I have to do across most of the difficult events that I have yet to complete, so it's more of a cleanup thing than anything, right? So this time around, we have to use a full entrusted will team, or like I think like a couple of them or whatever. But still, we're using a full entrusted will team. So we're running double future Gohan because for some reason this STR Gohan is part of it, but none of the other ones are, which is very interesting. And then I guess it's because it's the final moment Gohan. But then why doesn't the AGL Gohan and Trunks down here? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but it's fine, right? So double STR Future Gohan lead, Sword Hope Trunks, the STR defensive good guy Trunks, then there's the Trunks and Mai, then transforming attack Trunks, and then Int Trunks. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
Let's do this.
Int Trunks will be good for the domain earlier rounds, and then I just have to keep them around, like keep him protected and stuff like that. It's really all I can really do with that Trunks. But he'll be good as a defensive unit. I mean, as a support, right? So, and this will allow me to set up my rotations good. So this will be good. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So I pose no real difficulty until we get to the cells, right? The only 2 that I have to really watch out for is the transforming Trunks, the tech one, and the Int Trunks, right? The Int Trunks, because outside of his domain, he's not really here of a character outside of that, right? The tech Trunks, because he has to get a couple licks in of super attacks in order for him to be good defensively, right? Though he can ramp up pretty fast, right? So it's not the biggest thing in the world. I just have to be a little bit cautious, and I just have to make sure he gets the super attacks in. Correctly using the items at the appropriate places is definitely something I have to keep. I have to account for it, right? So, and for whatever reason, he did not proc his domain. I guess these 2 do not count as a time traveling unit, so whatever, I guess. We're probably gonna kill here, so I don't need to worry about anything. And that's pretty much it in the terms of having to worry about certain characters, right? But we'll see. How can I say this else? I guess I'm trying to think of other scenarios that I could just get caught. I mean, the only thing I can think about is that I just get the worst timing of a super for like Gohan or this Fist Trunks. But this Fist Trunks is very consistent on attacking a whole bunch, right? So, and them both together do good damage. So it's not going to be too crazy. I would love to do this, but I am going to do this. Right, so STR Gohan does not move from slot 1. That's what I'm trying to say. And that STR Trunks, I do need him to super as much as possible, because he does give himself defense for 40% defense for 6 turns every time he supers. So if I can get a double super out of him, which is a bare minimum that he could do, and the most is triple with the inner potential. If I get a triple here and there, like his defense look pretty good and his damage reduction look pretty good. And then after 6 attacks, not 6 super attacks, it's just 6 attacks, he will have an extra 10 on top of his 40. So he'll look pretty good, and you can maintain that good amount of defense with that good damage reduction pretty consistently, actually. So he may not be the greatest damage dealer in the world, but he's a good character to bring on top of all your other characters that you can off-rotate that you can do really well, right? So Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We can do this. Let's go ahead and just make sure to get that. And then we can do this. And then we can bring this. Boom. Then the int orb scores there. No, the physical orb's there. Sweet. I mean, obviously the future team is just so ridiculously strong. And this is not even the strongest variant of the futures team, in my opinion. Though the consistency of the links and, you know, the connections between the characters for active skills or stuff like that is very, very consistent, right? Everybody here needs to build them in some way, shape, or form, but it's not anything too crazy. Though, if I time this right, and if I kill the second form cell right away, and it is a proc domain, we're gonna do it. It is a proc domain, so how can I say this? If I can kill second form cell here, if I can kill him, I will go into the next fight turn 1 with Sword of Hope Trunks, so the earliest I can get him is turn 5, right? Which will be the earliest you could potentially get him. Though I don't see that happening unless I get a fantastic crit here. Additional? Nope. I don't think I'm gonna get it. This is not gonna do anything to freaking Gohan. Like, literally nothing. Double super. Can I get a triple? I don't think I can triple. But I mean, I can hope for it, right? Alright, we win. Alright, GG. Alright, that's good. Because then we can go into this fight, and then by turn 5, we'll have the standby of Sword of Hope Trunks, right? And the domain of future Gohan. So this is good. What minimum key requirement do I need with him? I need 20. I need at least 20. And that is 20. That is above 20. Oh, I got super lucky there. Yes. All right. I was like, am I not gonna get it? Because I do wanna build up the Trunks at the very end as a just in case for the defense. I don't want to go into a rotation and him be like 150, right? I'd rather have him like a 250 or a 300, and not be all the way with his extra 10% damage reduction. But dude, I don't think that's gonna happen because, dude, Gohan is such a ridiculous character. He's such a ridiculous character, dude. He really is. Oh my god. And then Trunks is always a consistent damage dealer, dude. It's who you pair him up with is definitely a big thing, but he works very well with the STR Future Gohan. So by turn 5, we should get everything. Oh, this is great. This is actually really good. All right. So you're gonna have that. Let's do this to get the big damage, to get the damage boost there. And we don't need the orbs, so we're just gonna do that so we can set up a little bit. All right. Honestly, Gohan might just kill this for Cell like it was nothing. I don't think... No, Cell doesn't really do anything. What does he do? He did just lower something? No, he doesn't. He doesn't do any of those two things. It might seem like nothing, 4.2 million, but he hasn't built up at all, right? The future Gohan, I feel like, is forever going to be just an insanely powerful character. Like, he's good for long-term fights, he's good for mid-term fights, he's good for short-term fights. Like, Gohan almost has it all, right? It's just the only big negative that he has is that he doesn't have a lot of start of turn defense. So he can get caught in the beginning, but once he gets ramped up, like there's almost nothing in the game that can really stop Gohan, right? That's just who he is, bro. He's just that guy. And if that AGL Gohan and Trunks gets an easy A, sometime soon, you'll have a good, decent partner. You have another good partner paired up with him, right? So potentially good things can happen. And all you really have to do with that variant of them, is do dude, I totally forgot, bro. I totally forgot. So what do I do? What do I do here? If I do this, I guarantee kill, right? That fucking sucks, dude. Wow. Alright. Why do I forget that this cell just locks a rotation? Locked rotation bosses are annoying. I hate dodge bosses. Are my worst. Like I despise them more than anything. Locking ones isn't that bad because you can get lucky, right? And just get a good locked rotation, but like I don't know. I got cucked there. I mean, it could have been worse, right? I could have got locked with the int Trunks instead, and int Trunks would have gotten killed in the first slot, and there would literally almost be nothing I can do outside of you spamming items, which I don't want to do, especially not this early. Give me a good setup. Don't lock me too bad. All right, this is good. This is where oh, no, I still have my big damage reduction. I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. The only one I'm worried about is my boy at the very end, so I might pop a Whis. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna save myself the trouble and pop a Whis. Because I'm very cautious when I fight, but sometimes I get like, you know what? I don't want to use an item. But then I forget. I'm trying to beat the stage by any means necessary. I'm going to use items when I need to use items. Alright. So we're going to have the domain next turn. And it's going to be beautiful. The only negative is that we're not going to have Solar Hulk Trunks. We're not going to, unfortunately. I envision two things happening next rotation. One, we don't kill here for whatever reason, and no, we kill, dude. I was gonna say we don't kill and then we kill next rotation, but by all means we just win. The second option is this option right here. We just kill this cell right now with a domain activation. Oh. And we just win, right? Alright, let's watch this. Let's watch both of these.
Will defeat
I think it was very fitting that I just stayed quiet and just let Gohan just beat the shit out of Cell. Because I was like, I wasn't worried when I got the final Cell. Like I said, the only two that I really had to keep an eye on out is Transforming Trunks, the Tech one, and that Int Trunks. Now, when I was forced to off-rotate the Sword of Hope's Trunks, I was hoping to get all those active skills together, right, with all them links and all that stuff, right? Unfortunately, that did not happen. So, you know, it is what it is. But this team just cleared it for me, right? Obviously. I should have brought a Sensu Bean to clear out the status effect, so I can keep on rotations, but I always forget that Cell locks rotations. Like, I always forget. I won't forget for the final mission, but I always forget. So, with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching until the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace! Take care.